My name is Adam Andrzejewski, and thank you so much for attending our press conference today, and thank you to everybody who tuned in on the live stream as well. Here's my vision for Illinois. That Illinois has a new reputation of integrity and transparency and opportunity where all citizens can flourish. And if you think about it, that's the simple definition of the American dream. And my family for generations here in Illinois has lived that dream. It's the pioneer story of getting in the covered wagon, coming across the prairie in the 1840s, establishing the family farm outside of Sugar Grove, and still 8 generations, it's still in our family's name. It's the immigrant story of my father's family, my Polish grandfather and grandmother, who settled in the Polish area of Evanston and successfully raised 5 children with a strong work ethic. It is my story of my brother and I in the 1990s establishing a company from our small town of Herscher. It's the quintessential American story, the story of capitalism and entrepreneurism, where we started a company and became wealthy. But the American dream in Illinois is dying. My story of going from Herscher to Hinsdale in 15 years is becoming unique and rare, because corruption and government greed is forestalling production. Just ask the FBI arresting agents of our governors Ryan and Blagojevich. Ask the Securities and Exchange Commission, who just charged Illinois with securities fraud on our bond sales. Ask the children in southern Cook County, in the communities of Dixmoor and Harvey. And their grade school is ranked 35th from the bottom out of 800 grade schools, while their superintendent last year made over $300,000 of total compensations. And just ask the children and the students that attend the junior college in Cicero, Illinois, and Moraine Valley. Last year, the president of Moraine Valley out-earned the chancellor at the U of I, and he made $674,000. Corruption and government greed is fast becoming our legacy, and we must stop it. This comes with obligation and responsibility to be a witness to history. And it's why I started For the Good of Illinois in 2007, and it's why I ran for governor of Illinois in 2010. As a governor candidate, I made promises, and I took those promises very seriously. This team, we've got a tremendous track record of success, and our job is not finished. One of the robust pieces of public policy that I ran on and that we performed on was my promise to put every dime online in real time. Aggressive, robust financial transparency of all public government spending. And we did it. A year and a half ago, on our website at openthebooks.com, we posted the pay and pensions of virtually every single public employee at every level of Illinois government, many with 10-year salary histories. But our philosophy is every dime. So then we came back and we posted over 1,000 units of government with their vendor spending, with their checkbook spending, every single school district, every single college and university, and 10 years of line-by-line checkbook spending from the city of Chicago. I am proud to execute on my promise to put every dime online in real time, and our work is not finished. Our team, together, we have spearheaded robust public policy, like the forensic audit. Illinois needs an adversarial forensic audit to root out the corrupt practices and end those practices. Just ask the taxpayers in the tiny town of Dixon. After 21 rubber stamp audits, their city treasurer stole $53 million. I'm holding polling where 87% of the Republicans say go after it, audit, and 72% of Democrats concur. This is fast becoming a settled issue amongst the people in Illinois. Together, we've spearheaded other robust policies, like on property taxes. Freeze property taxes and cap them. We understand that mortgage payments here in Cook County, many of them are smaller than the monthly property tax payment. Many people feel that they're renting their commercial property or their residential property from local units of government in our schools. We're the 3rd highest out of the 50 states in property taxes. We're number 1 in the country in our foreclosure rate. People need a break from the local spending machine. Freeze and cap property taxes. Here are two projects that just recently we've unveiled that have state and national importance. First, the project that has state importance. In the first week of January, we filed a lawsuit to start the process of forcing open the line-by-line spending of the state of Illinois. And only in Illinois did we have to sue the top Republican name, who also happens to be the top financial officer, State Comptroller Judy Bartopinka. And only in Illinois is the state's top Democratic name, Lisa Madigan, the state attorney general, the top law enforcement officer, who prides herself on her reputation of transparency. Both of those people are going into a court of law to make arguments to a judge that 3 days worth of work is an undue burden for government to show taxpayers where they spend our money. Here's what they need to hear. They levied a tax and we paid it. And they spent it, and people deserve to see exactly where it was spent. Open the books. Here's the project of national importance. And I just spent the last 2 weeks in our nation's capital. The great debate in Washington, D.C. is where to cut spending. And I'll make the argument to you that you cannot cut what you cannot see. And our team at OpenTheBooks.com, for the first time, has aggregated all public United States government spending. The checkbook, 2.5 million employee salaries, and farm subsidies for the past 4 years. And we've put it up on our website at OpenTheBooks.com. And then we pushed it to the first-to-market mobile application for your smartphone. So for the first time on a hyper-local basis, you can see the massive money flows flowing out of Washington, D.C. into your backyard, into your zip code, or any zip code across the country. This is substantial work. It's a great track record of success. I am proud of our teams. I am proud of our work. And I've had a wonderful family stand behind me. My wife, Carrie, and I have been married for 13 years. We've got 3 little girls. Ellie, who's 8, Molly, who's 6, and Emma Kate, who's 4. And my wife and I have determined that these little girls need a coach and a father. And so I have made a decision. I will not be a candidate for any office in 2014. And I'm excited and I am motivated by this decision. Now, I've seen some of the long faces and some of the disappointment. Don't be disappointed. Think about it. You and I, we have not done this work and done these accomplishments to run for office or for any single elective season. You and I, we have done this work for the good of Illinois. We have done this work for the good of the future of Illinois.